Picture yourself bridging two seemingly distinct worlds, the timeless wisdom of ancient Greek Stoicism and the mind-boggling mysteries of modern quantum physics. Are you prepared for a thrilling exploration? We promise you an intellectual adventure, revealing surprising similarities and connections between these two worlds that will stretch your thinking and perception. We begin with Epictetus, a legendary Stoic philosopher born into slavery who found serenity in life's harshest conditions. His secret: understanding that while we cannot control the world, we have absolute control over our mind and reactions. We are disturbed not by things but by the views which we take of them, he once wisely stated. Fast forward to the 21st century, we encounter Dr. Joe Dispenza, whose book Becoming Supernatural echoes Stoicism's wisdom. Dispenza suggests our thoughts, emotions, and energy can powerfully influence our physical reality. Could it be that Stoicism and Dispenza are pointing us towards the same profound truth? Let's bring this into perspective with Jane's story. She battles a chronic illness that set in after a devastating loss, the death of her husband. Engulfed by grief and guilt, Jane spirals into a vicious cycle. Her repetitive, painful thoughts trigger intense emotions, causing her body to produce stress hormones. This forms a feedback loop of negativity, eventually leading to her illness. But then, Jane discovers Dispenza's teachings. She consciously decides to break free from this loop of suffering. Jane starts to replace her fears and guilt with acceptance and hope, her stress with calmness. This shift not only changes her mind but her body too. Gradually, she breaks free from her chronic illness and not just heals but transforms. This transformation beautifully illustrates the Stoic principle of focusing on what can be controlled and Dispenza's idea of shaping reality through thought. Both Stoicism and Dispenza's teachings, although centuries apart, focus on the power of the mind and the pursuit of knowledge and self-improvement. Stoicism encourages inner peace amidst chaos, while Dispenza advocates shaping reality through conscious thought. They both underline the idea that we can become what we consistently think about. And where does quantum physics fit into all this? Quantum theory suggests that all potential realities exist until one is observed, until consciousness makes a choice. Dispenza argues this observer effect can be leveraged through focused intention, much like the Stoic principle of conscious perception and reaction. They both urge us to focus on what we want and accept what we can't change. Both Stoicism and quantum physics, as interpreted by Dispenza, encourage us to visualize and believe in our desired outcomes, thus influencing them. Stoics also emphasize focusing on what we want and using our mind's power to chase it actively. This creates a harmonious interplay between acceptance and manifestation. While Stoicism motivates us to accept and navigate life, it also emphasizes molding our lives by focusing on what we can change. Similarly, Dispenza's interpretation of quantum physics equips us to influence our life's direction. These seemingly contrasting approaches might indeed be closer than we perceive. Remember, while the correlation between Stoicism and quantum theory is thought-provoking, it's based on interpretations and intellectual exploration. Despite some skepticism around quantum physics, its concepts underpin much of our technology, like electronics and wireless communication. Just as we can't see air or radio waves but know they exist, the unseen concepts discussed today are incredibly powerful. What matters is what resonates with you, how these ideas shape your understanding and contribute to your unique perception of this complex world. If this video added value to your life, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Keep questioning, exploring, and stay endlessly curious.